welcome to the Todd Longino Show. Hey, log on to the official website at ToddLongino.com. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat at Todd Longino. We got a guest today from Memphis, Tennessee, Seven the Great. What's going on?
Yo, what's happening? What's happening? I'm on the line. What's happening? What's good?
Man, just checking out your new records. Hey, man, tell me, first of all, before we even get into the record, when I first saw the name, I'm like, that's interesting, that's different. So tell us about the name Seven the Great.
Oh, well, years ago, I was, getting into a little bit of numerology, but I still don't know everything about it. But seven was just the name that was, had real significance. It's God's number of perfection. Anything that's significant got to do dealing with seven. So I was like, yo, that's hard right there. Let me kick that out. Let me take on that name right there. And then I put the great on the end for emphasis, just to even, just sound great like that. And it keep me at a higher level as well. Just carrying that name right there. That mean that I gotta come as close to perfection as I can get.
When you hear a name like Seven the Great, it's gonna stick out. It definitely sticks out. So tell us, with a name, and I'm glad you broke that down, because a lot of these artists, man, they be just coming up with these names. They don't got no meaning behind them. It's just something somebody threw out to them one day. So I appreciate the fact you got it has a significant meaning, some significance to you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. But the thing about that name is that I'm transitioning. I done had that name since like '99. And I'm transitioning this year to my new name. I got a new name. It's Boss Way 7. Because for a fact is, I've been hearing a lot of Seven the Greats recently. I know I'm the original and originator, but it's just so many that's out there now. And I'm transitioning anyway as far as my music and stuff. I think I stepped up a little bit, and I just felt that I just needed a whole new, level to go up on. So by the end of this year, it's just gonna be Boss Way 7. People still gonna call me Seven the Great because they've been knowing me, for that long time. But the newer people gonna be knowing me as Boss Way 7, and that got a lot of meaning to it too.
Okay, break that one down for us then. We got to know.
Yeah, I'm a boss, and I look at myself as a boss, and I make boss moves and everything, and I try to be a boss every day of my life. And I deal with different cliques, different producers, different crews in this music industry, and it seems like every time I get around with a clique or a crew or whatever, they want me to go their way and do things the way that they see fit for me. Like, I'm like, yo, this is my career. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm going to do it my way. And my way always been the best way for me. So I'm a boss, and I do it my way, so it's Boss Way 7.
Okay. I like that. Boss Way 7. So, coming from Memphis, Tennessee, man, you coming behind a lot of greats. You got A-Ball and JG. You got 3-6 Mafia. You got Yo Gotti. And you got, Moneybag Yo and Black Youngster and Young Dolph. So what is Boss Way 7 bringing to the industry in 2019, where the sound is totally different? You got the old Memphis sound. You got a new Memphis sound. So what is Boss Way 7 bringing 2019 to the industry?
But I'm just bring me what I always do. I know as time go on, you got to kind of study what's happening, and it's cool to kind of mix in a trend a little bit here and there, what's happening in the days of time. But the most important thing to me is stay true to yourself as an artist. I'm not like finna go to this mumble rap stuff and this wacky music. That's them. I don't knock them, But that ain't me, you know what I'm saying? I'm still just authentic, giving you what I know and experience of my life and what I see out here, and I'm still swagging, you know what I'm saying? And you know, so it really, I'm gonna bring the authenticity, however you say that, the authentic way that I think a lot of people really want again, because really like the mumble rap and stuff like that, it's still going strong in ways, but it's still people are yearning for the real street shit, the real thoughtful shit, real writing, real concepts, real music, real rap, and it's still an audience out here. But the major industry made it seem like it ain't no more audience for the real rap and the real hip hop no more. But it is, and they surfacing all the time. So I'm ahead of the train, because when the mumble rap ends, the real still gonna be here.
And I'm glad you mentioned that, because we have these discussions all the time on social media, in your barbershops, in the neighborhood, that bars don't matter no more. People don't want the bars. They don't want that. They want to feel good, because come bars, come pain, right? It's poetry, it's the blues, it's the rap blues. So do you think, how do you feel about that? What's your thoughts on people who feel like, bars don't matter no more? People don't want to hear the bars.
Well, you just got two different generations, you know what I'm saying? You got the opioid generation, you got the cocaine generation, and the weed generation, you know what I'm saying? I think the opioid generation is this new generation that don't care about nothing. You can really see it if you want to be just real 100. The new generation don't care about respect. The new generation don't care about what's going on. They don't care about nothing. So on that aspect right there, then I don't even think it's about the rap blues and bringing the reality to, because niggas out here living reality every day. It's just, to me personally, it's just that they don't just care no more. They're just wilding out. It's just like whatever, because how society has been and how society is going toward the younger generation, you know what I'm saying, to make them say, man, it don't even matter, and the younger rappers, I'm not super old, but I'm older than a whole lot of the younger rappers. They just seeing it as an opportunity, just like anybody else would see. Like, hey, man, these kids, they ain't really got no bars over here, but they making $1 million, man. I'm just gonna say something stupid so I can get $1 million. That's what it's about. It's about the money, but the industry know what it's doing. The industry, the major industry is driving this thing how it is. You know what I'm saying? So if I knew I couldn't rap or whatever, and I saw my opportunity to say, oh, real rap dead, I can just come up here and say Jack and Jill went up the hill and just go crazy and smoke some coke and take some pills and look like a fool to get $1 million, then I'm going to do that. Because they try to get out their situation in the hood. And that's the only way that they see getting out the hood. At first it used to be basketball or football. Now we're on to another level that seems like it's easier because we got the internet. And all you got to do is be a fool and you're going to get traffic. And once you get traffic and you get enough traffic, the major's going to come down and say, hey, he got numbers. Looking like a fool, so we're going to bag him. And we're going to push him more until he crash out like the Kishy 6ix9ine, and we're going to dump him. And we're going to get another one.
Yeah, his time came and went, man. That's crazy. And he was, but his situation is different. He was warned. He was warned by the OGs of the game who kept telling him he didn't want to listen because he was making millions and everybody.
That money, man, that money is one of the most powerful drugs ever. Once you get hooked on it, man, it ain't no way you gonna take your chance just like folks take their chance with popping these pills. When they smoke crack, folks take chances for that feel good, right? But the thing about it is that the industry soaked that up, and instead of trying to put it in its place, the industry thriving on it because they greedy too. But as far as audience for real rap, the audience for real rap is out here. Yeah, people do want to hear bars. It's just we kind of buried the industry. They got all the billions of dollars, buried that, and pushed the bullshit up to the top and made it seem, see, everything is like a perception. You understand? Like, the whole world is a perception. The government is a perception. Everything is about how you perceive things. If you see a dude running down the street and pushing a Benz 4, 5, or whatever Benz it is, your perception gonna be like, oh, that dude balling. But he could have just stole that car. He could have just borrowed that car. Or he could have just rented that car. Everything is a perception. And as long as people fall into the perception of things, then it's going to seem a certain way. But no, it's a lot of people that want to hear the real. They answer. I hear it every day with my stuff and with other people's stuff that's real. You know, you got J. Cole out there. He spit bars, and he multi-platinum without no features. So you tell your folks at the barbershop they don't know what they're talking about.
We be having all kind of crazy conversations at the shop, man. But, you know, coming out of Memphis, man, we know Memphis is a tough area. And I know there's a lot of talent out of Memphis, but it's very hard to make it out without getting caught up in the streets and violence and jail time. You know, how were you able to beat the odds and come out of that? And what would be your advice for the youth?
Man, yeah, 'cause I was in deep, you know, but, you know, I had help. You know, I ain't do it myself. I had people that looked out for me, that saw something in me and say, hey, you know, even the homies on the block that saw something in me to say, hey, now, you know, you need to go this way, even though I still wanted to go the other way. And then when they pushed me to a certain way and they pushed me to see a purpose, you know, reason why a lot of things going on too is that people living for the day, living for the moment because they don't see a future. That's why they wild out like they do. They don't see a future for themselves. They have no purpose. So it's like, let's eat and drink today and shoot up everybody and die today too, because we might die today and we might die tomorrow, because it ain't nothing for the future. We ain't got no hope. It's hopeless out here to a lot of people. But when I got pushed to my purpose and I started seeing my purpose for what it is, not just rapping, but just a lot of things entertainment-wise. I just love entertainment. I love acting. I love writing. Just a purpose that occupied my mind and said, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm locked up, if I'm dead, I can't do this. I can't show the world what I got. Even if I don't make it all the way to the top, I still want to see. I want to show somebody. Somebody going to say, man, 7 the Great, our Boss Wave 7 was cold. I don't want to die without a purpose or being a legacy or something being left. I don't want somebody to say, oh, yeah, you know, there was the dude around the block. I want them to say, hey, man, he provided something. You know, he inspired me, even if he didn't make it all the way, but he inspired me, and that dude had bars. He was a talent.
Yeah, because I actually read somewhere you were in a couple movies, correct?
Yeah, I did a couple of movies, a couple of independent movies, and I did some major independents, a couple of major independents, and I did some stand-in work and extra work, and a couple of independents. I had some lead roles in it. You know, that was some years ago, and I ain't been back in that field yet because I've been just really trying to push this music thing. But I definitely that's my next step right there to get back into the acting.
So tell us about the new music.
Oh man, the new music is called the Sauce Ears Project. It should be dropping this month. The whole project should be dropping this month. The first single is Hey Man, Say Man. You know, that's what we use down here. You know, we don't say, you know, I know on West Coast people be like, man. I think on West Coast they be like, man, too. But we be like, man, hey, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? And that's just what we do. And when we're feeling ourselves, you know, or something like that, like pimpy-ish or whatever, we'll be like, hey, man, say, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jack. You know what I'm saying? Like that way. So we got our own little language down here that's been going on for years and years and years. And I just felt like, yo, you know, nobody never really just came out with it like that. And it sound good. And people gonna be other people around the world probably like, what did that mean? You know, but it sounds good and it's interesting, so they're gonna come and find out what it means.
So you said it's coming out this month. Who anybody producers, features, what can we expect on the album?
This is actually a mixtape, so I'm giving it away for free. It's gonna be on all the mixtape platforms. It's gonna be on like SoundCloud, DatPiff. I'm gonna have it even posted on YouTube in case people just want to go and listen to it on YouTube. I got a couple of features. I ain't got that many features. I got a couple of features. Dynamite, my homegirl, she on one of them joints. And my guy Lucky, he on one of them joints. I might get somebody else 'cause I got one more song to finish, but no, I just really ain't got a whole lot of features on there because this is just one of these projects that like I just want to do. I just want to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying, and just get it out the way and get some stuff off my chest that I gotta say. And producing wise, we got like Trackman, I got Chief Beats. Most of them folks, what I'm saying, I got some mixtape beats, some YouTube beats or whatever, like Jetson and a couple of them guys. And it's just like a promo deal, you know what I'm saying, 'cause I'm still building my fan base and everything, and I want people to hear me. So, yeah, this one's free right here, like Lane Dodge and my last mixtape. Everything's free, man. I just want people to hear me right now.
So what's the message for this mixtape? I know even though it's not an album, it's a mixtape, but even mixtapes pretty much are albums today. So
True.
You just call it mixtape. So what is the message that you want people to take? What's the message on this mixtape?
The Soft Eras project is just something you can ride to. It's a couple of just it's infused with trap joints, and it's infused with just riding and meaningful, real meaning, everything meaningful on it. But you got the trap meaningful, and then you got just the deep conversation type, feel good music, make you bob your head, want to ride to the park or ride down the street with your gal or whatever, and just vibe out. It's not a real particular message. It's just sauced ears. Like your ears gonna be sauced up once you hear this joint right here, this project right here, and you're just gonna be like, it's gonna make you feel saucy.
Where can they catch Hey Man, Say Man? Where can they catch that? Is that on all Apple Music, Spotify, DatPiff, my mixtapes? Where can they find that song right now?
We just putting it up on. We finna put it up on all those platforms right there. But it's definitely, you can go to YouTube. It's definitely on YouTube. That's where I released it first because I was just playing around with it a little bit while I was working on things. Now we're getting serious to go ahead and put it up on everything else. But right now, YouTube is the main thing. Just look for Hey Man, Say Man by Seven the Great / Bossway 7. SEVENDAGREAT. Pretty much, if you just look up Hey Man, HEY, not AYE. Some of us say hey, but it's hey. And it ain't too many songs. There ain't no song out there like that, so it should just pop right on up.
All right, man. Seven the Great. Is there anything that you want the people to know, man? I know we talked about Memphis, we talked about the streets, talked about the youth, talked about the industry. We covered the new mixtape, but is there anything that you would like personally for the people to know about Seven the Great?
Just look out for me. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody that support me, and and what I'm trying to do. And don't forget my name is gonna be Bossway 7. So when you stop hearing Seven the Great by the end of this year, look up Bossway 7. And I'm still be around. My Instagrams right now is the real Seven the Great, SEVENDAGREAT / Bossway 7. I got Bossway 7 fan club on Facebook, DJ 7 the Great on Twitter. We're gonna get all this gonna come to formation at the end of the year where it's gonna be that one solid Bossway 7. But yeah, man, I just want people to hear me and feel good about what I'm doing, and try to see if they love my talent and if they get something out of what I'm doing.
I know somebody's getting something out of what you're doing because I went to your IG and you got what's going on with the gram, man? What is is this a song that you got to dance, the ladies dancing to and making videos?
Yeah, man. It's all about my last mixtape, Lane Dodging, which we still pushing Lane Dodging too. Now, Lane Dodging It's everywhere. It's on all platforms. We've been pushing that for about like a year, but we got this song. I got this song called Genius that I love, and they love it too, and we still pushing that too. But I just wanted to go ahead and get the Sauce Ears project out there too. Yeah, it's the Genius Challenge, so I got a lot of shorties, you know, twerking. You know what I mean? Like, they love it. I got Pinky on there twerking. You know, the ladies love it, so we gonna film a video for it shortly. We really pushing that, and I'm trying to take my time with it at the same time because it's a hot song. My manager James should sing it. Jay Cristal should sing you that joint. You know what I'm saying? Cause Genius that's a hot joint too, man. That's a hot song.
Yeah, for everybody who wanna know what I'm talking about, go on his Instagram page, Seven the Great, and you will see that he has a song called Genius. And he's got the ladies doing these, you know, these twerking videos to the song, and you know, hey, enjoy.
Dang, they everywhere. They surprised me. I didn't know it was gonna be like that. It's still growing. I got still submissions coming in from the girls that want to twerk off of it, and I appreciate it though, cause it's doing numbers with that twerking.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Seven the Great, right here on the Taj Longino Show. Now I got one last question. I always ask everybody this question because I know everybody gives a different answer and perspective, and I want my listeners to always have something different to take away from it. So give me your 3 keys to success.
3 keys to success. Be consistent. Stay out the way, and focus.
What's up? Stay consistent, stay out the way, and focus. That is Seven Greats, 3 keys to success, right here on the Taj Longino Show. Anything left? Anything else?
No, man, I appreciate you, bro, and shout out to my whole crew, the Machine, Trackman, Grind King, Nardo, Lil Chat, man, Jay Cristal, of course, Chief Beats. Everybody's rocking with me. Roger Orange, Dime Evolution, Young Break, all these folks, man, that's just helping me get to where I need to be, man. It's love, bro.
The Taj Longino.